Today we're just going to have a little sit down and talk and chat and talk about anything and everything whatnot. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the trains I have coming up. I do have a new seller train. If y'all remember the one I had last month, or was it this month? October. It was this month. It was October 5th. We had the Check Me Out Raid Train. Hello, Alice in Wonderland. We had the Check Me Out Raid Train on October 5th with nothing but new sellers, and it was a success. It was a success, and I've got another one of those. So if y'all are interested in jumping on any of my trains, just message me on Whatnot. Okay, y'all, a lot of y'all see me on the Facebook pages as well. If you don't mind, message me on the Whatnot, on the Whatnot. Listen to me sounding old. On the Whatnot, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the all the things. So I'm gonna start off first, just because I can. I'm gonna give away a little "You Suck at Parking" card because somebody out there needs that. Somebody out there needs that. That is free. Hello, Tiger Lily. How you doing, friend? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, friend. I'm just Tuesday night chat with TGM. That's what we're gonna call this here. We're just hanging out and talking about all the things. Um, if y'all saw the train on Sunday, which was the Climb the Whatnot ladder train, that was pretty fun, guys. Pretty fun. We had a great time, and lots of cool people were on that train. Now we've also got coming up, and again, guys, y'all can ask me any questions about Whatnot. I may or may not be able to answer. However, I've been around the block a time or two, and I feel I have a lot of experience and knowledge to give, and I don't charge anything for it. I'm all about the community and helping other folks and getting them to be able to get started a lot smoother than I did almost 3 years ago. So with that said, jump in the giveaway. It doesn't cost you a dime. Um, has anybody? Who out here right now is a new seller? Who would you say? Would you consider yourself a new seller? It's reassuring for me as a new seller to see that event. The more experienced sellers get nervous on the rate trace. Yeah, hey Sean, how are you, friend? So Lily Tinsel Vintage. If you're a new seller and Reptile Boy, what's up, Sean? We're just chatting. We're just chatting. I'm gonna try my best to stay every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time to have us a little talk. Maybe last an hour or so, depending on the conversations, depending on who comes in and all the things. So take a look at my auction tab. You'll see all of the trains that I have that on. But Lily, is it Lily Tinsel? Lily Tinsel Vintage. Um, if you haven't joined the new seller raid train called Check Me Out Raid Train, the last one we had on October 5th. If you're interested in that, message me and I'll send you the link and the thumbnail and all the things. The last one we had on October 5th. I know, Sean, I get nervous. I do. Everybody gets nervous. If you don't get butterflies in your stomach, then in my opinion, you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right. Um, yeah, thanks for tagging Jersey Girl, Tiger Lily. But the new seller is called Check Me Out Raid Train. Last month it was on October 5th, and we averaged right about 30 people in the streams, and that's going from new seller to new seller. That's not like a big fish, little fish. That was completely new sellers that were pushing the numbers, guys. They were pushing the numbers, and I was so proud of them. And they got them. We had a few hiccups, but with brand new sellers, that's going to happen. Guys, getting a giveaway right there for a You Suck at Parking card. I know you need one. I know you need one. Everybody needs a You Suck at Parking card. You can give it away to your friends and all the things. So again, guys, if you're wondering, hey, Travel My Closet was on my on the last Check Me Out raid train on October 5th, and I got to meet her. So I'm meeting all kinds of new sellers, and I'm happy. I'm happy to thank you, Sassy Pants Resale. I'm happy to assist any way I can. If you want my assistance, I'm here to help. If you don't, I'm good. Do it your way. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I like to think I have fun trains coming up. I do. I've got a new one that I just thank you, Travel My Closet. Appreciate you, friend. I've got a new one I just put on today and made live today. So it's called what the heck is this raid train? It's going to be November 12th. It's going to be an evening. I work days, right? So it's going to be an evening raid train, and it might, if we have enough interest, it might be a 12th and a 13th. So right now, what we got coming up, the next train we have will be November 9th. I take it back. I take it back. It's going to be November 2nd and 3rd. It's a 2-night train put on by me and with an idea from go_vintage_ with Bree. Go vintage with Bree. If somebody could tag her, that would be great. Go vintage with Bree. It's go_vintage_ with _Bree. There you go. Thank you, Sassy Pants Bree. So you know Bree. It was her idea. It was her idea, and she came to me because she saw me doing this new seller. The new seller one. She goes, "Hey, Gumby, what about us old folks? What about us old folks? We're still kicking." So I said, you know what? That's fair. Here comes the first giveaway right here. Sean, you suck at parking card, friend. There you go. You still, as Sean calls it, you got some happy mail coming your way, but I'm not sure if you want to call it happy mail or not. But it's coming your way, friend. So so she said, I'm going to give another one away too as well. Why not? Because I can. She said, Gumby, why don't we have yes, one trip to Walmart? You might need another one. Sean, so stay in here. But she said, we have you're helping out these new sellers. Why not have one for what we call the OGs, right? So if you've been on Whatnot since 2022, I know that's not a long time, but Whatnot's still brand new, guys. Whatnot is still brand spanking new. So if you've been on since 2022, you are welcome to message me. I think we only have 2 or 3 spots left, and that's a Thursday night event, and it's called We Are Still Kicking. We Are Still Kicking Raid Train. So if anybody, it's kind of OG, been there around a while. Maybe you're wide open. Maybe you're not wide open. Maybe you're just hanging out, right? So you're welcome to message me, and if we have spots available, we'll send you an invite. As long as you've been on the app since 2022 or longer, and that's going to be the We Are Still Kicking. That's November 5th and November 6th. We actually have one before that. I don't think we have any spots left open on it yet, but it's for all the handmade community. And the handmade community is November 2nd and 3rd. It's a Monday and a Tuesday, I believe. I think. I had to double check. But it's November 2nd and 3rd. I know the dates are right. But it's called Look What I Made. You can look down in my auction tab and you can see all the different trains that I'm talking about. Guys, why are you not in this? It doesn't cost you a dime. It doesn't cost you a dime. It will come in a plain white envelope. So jump in that giveaway. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's fun to get stuff in the mail that doesn't cost you nothing. Yeah, I know. It's nothing big. It's nothing serious, but it's fun. It's fun, so there's no need for you not to be in there. So, but I'm doing one for the handmade community called Look What I Made. Look What I Made. It's another 2-night event. Hello, Thrift with Lisa B. It is another 2-night event raid train called Look What I Made. It's taking all the handmade. Hello, all the handmade community folks are welcome to message me. If I still have any spots left over, I think I might have 1 or 2. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure which days off the top of my head. There's Bree. Go Vintage with Bree right there. We were just talking about your friend, talking about the We Are Still Kicking raid train on November 5th and November 6th. It was Bree's idea. Like I said, she said, Gumby, you're taking care of all these new folks, but what about us old folks? And I can say old folks because I am an old guy. I can say that, right? I can say I'm an old folks because that's what I am. So we put together. It's her idea. It's her idea. I'm just facilitating it for her. Let's put it that way. She came up with it. I threw a thumbnail together. I'm going to open the show both nights with a little 15, 20 minute hello, and then boom. The OGs know what they're doing, right? The OGs know what they're doing. So I appreciate you too, friend. I actually got to meet Go Vintage with Bree. Was it this past March in Vegas? I think it was this past March, was it not? I do believe. The last time I was in Vegas in March. Matter of fact, I'm going again to Vegas in Thursday. Thursday, I'll be on a jet plane heading to Vegas. So for about a 4-day getaway, I am coming this week. I am coming this week to Vegas. I will be there on the 16th, the evening, which is Thursday. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leaving back out on Monday. So I'm gonna go there for some me time. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to do an award. I'm supposed to host an award ceremony of sorts. I think Friday night. I'm actually doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway. I am on the $40,000 giveaway raid train. If you're not aware of that, oh my God, yes, maybe so. That'd be awesome, Bree. I am on the $40,000 giveaway raid train on Friday the 17th. I got to check my time. I think it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, which means I think it's like 10 o'clock, 10 or 10:05 Pacific time. So bookmark that show. I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. Bookmark it. I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. I'm not selling a thing because I'll be in Vegas. So, and I will send it to you via email. So make sure you bookmark that show. It's the $40,000 giveaway raid train on the 17th, which is Friday. But we're talking about all the different raid trains I have. So again, the new seller raid train on November 9th. If you're interested in that, I have another one. Here comes the second giveaway. How do you Gendigo? I'm not sure how you say it, but there you go. You got that coming your way, friend. You got that coming your way. Absolutely doesn't cost you a dime. So we got the new sellers raid train on November 9th. It's a Sunday. It's pretty much an all-day event. Yes, you're welcome. If you're a new seller and you're interested, make sure you message me, and I will send you the link and the whole thing. There's absolutely zero qualifications. Don't take that wrong, but it's a new seller, so why would new sellers have any kind of stipulations put behind it who can be on the train, right? It's a new seller's train, so you're welcome to jump on it. November 2nd, November 3rd, look what I made from Handmade Community. All different kinds of handmade folks coming together to be on that train. It's a 2-night event on that. November 5th and November 6th, we are still kicking all OGs 30 minutes to reintroduce themselves to you and show them what they have for sale and all their wares and all the things, right? Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the OGs, I'm not saying this from a standpoint. Don't get me wrong. I try to be the humble person I can be. But from the standpoint of we kind of carved the way. We were there when it was hard, guys. When it was hard. Nowadays, man, it is. These new folks get on and say how hard it is, but my gosh, it's simple. It is so simple compared to how it used to be back in the day. And then we are still kicking raid train November 5th and November 6th. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Critter Shops, how are you, friend? Then the new one I just posted today. What the heck is this raid train? You can look at the thumbnails down there in my auction tab. What the heck is this? And it's going to be a train that's going to be just fun. It's going to be fun. I do want somewhat. Hello, only half Asian. Hello, friend. How are you? Interesting name, but you're welcome. Everybody, no matter what, where, who, how, is welcome in my show. So thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. We're talking about what the heck is this raid train? Is where you take an object, it's like just a crazy object, right? A crazy object, and you start making up a story about it, and you sell it for whatever price point you want. You can sell other things as well. I think it's going to be I think I'll end up going with 20 minutes on that, with a 20-minute train. And where you go in and say, I'm just going to pick up something. This right here is a little kind of candle holder, right? But I'm going to say, look at this, and I'm going to make up something what it really isn't, right? I'm going to make up a crazy story about what this is. Now, I'll give the right dimensions, and I'll show it and show any defects. But I'll make up a story about what it really isn't and sell it as that. Does that make sense? So, like, here we go. We got this witch's cauldron right here. So we got this witch's cauldron right here. And we're going to say, well, today for sale, we have this cauldron, but this isn't what you think it is, folks. This is actually an oil drip pan for under your car to catch the oil when it drips. I mean, again, much more elaborate than that. It's a trash can, right? Much more elaborate than that, but that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the idea, and that's called what the heck is this raid train? But it's more or less for fun, right? It's gonna be a 20-minute train. You showcase that one item, and then I mean, I want people to maybe dress the part, maybe come in as a mad scientist, and all just you got to use your imagination on that one, guys. That was to be a lot of fun. But that's the and then of course my signature raid train, which is Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. That one is going to be on November 16th. That one does require. I do vet the folks on that one quite a bit. I vet the folks where they are making sure that I've seen them before in action, that I know they can handle a fast-paced train. Because the last time you get 13 minutes of selling time on the Climb the Whatnot Ladder raid train. So 15-minute show, 13 minutes of selling time. So if your show starts at 9 o'clock, you start your auction at 9:01. Your first auction at 9:01. You have to end your last auction at 9:14. So you have 13 minutes of selling time. Hey, shop girl, I will see you in a couple of days in Vegas. But you'll have 13 minutes of selling time. Our last Sunday, our winner of Climb the Whatnot Ladder raid train sold 50. Hey, Marcy, sold 59 items in 13 minutes by climbing the ladder. Their first item started at $1. Their second item started at $2. Their third item started at $3. Think of this. So their 20th item started at $20. Their 30th item started at $30. Their 40th item started at $40, and so on. And you couldn't go on to the next one until your item sold. They did all that in 13 minutes, guys. It was absolutely crazy. So you want to make sure that you are stay tuned. Yes, it was nuts, shop girl. You want to make sure you're tuned in on that one. Again, that's going to be on November 16th. It's a Sunday, and it was nuts. It was nuts. We averaged, and I keep like a little spreadsheet, right? Because if you're not if you're a train conductor, you want to make sure your train is staying on target, right? You want to make sure it's staying on the rails, right? So I did a little bit of I jotted down how many people they started with, like when they got rated. When they got rated, they came in, they were with at 40, right? They're just making up a number, right? And when they rated out, they either had a higher number or a lower number. Some had exactly the same. So I'm also looking, excuse me, I'm also looking at folks that can hold a room. So that means a lot on these kind of raid trains, guys. You want people that can hold a room. Welcome in, is it Christina? Welcome in, Christina. So we're talking about anything and everything, whatnot. Again, the floor is open. If you have questions, if you're a new seller, an old seller, just want to chat, have a suggestion. You got your 1,000 followers yesterday. That is amazing. I'm so happy for you, shop girl. I hear you. Way to go, friend. So that's my friend Martha. She's actually in Vegas. So I think if everything works out, have you been talking to Carrie? Have you been talking to Carrie? Because I think she's going to try to join us on Thursday evening. Okay. All right. We'll talk offline about that then. But she's going to try to join us Thursday evening, I hope. So I still feel silly asking, well, what is the best way to create thumbnails for shows? Most folks use Canva. Hey, Maple. Hey, friend. How are you? We're just talking about raid trains and anything and everything, whatnot. Allison, I think Canva is probably the most easiest way to go, and you can get on there. There are free Canva apps you can use to do that. So I hope that helps. It's one of the things that doesn't quite come natural for me. It doesn't come natural for me. I've had a long, hard way trying to figure out how to make thumbnails. I finally got it about figured out. So yeah, so I'm gonna say Canva. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there telling you how to use Canva, and they have free accounts and they have paid accounts. The free accounts, of course, have limited stuff. The accounts you pay for, of course, have more. So yeah, I would use Canva. So welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. We're talking about anything and everything, whatnot. I do have, as you can see, I do have a hen in my auction tab, a glass hen on the nest. I was just gonna have it there just in case that I hit 100 people in the room. I was gonna start it at $1, but right now I only got 12, so it's all good. Again, you never know, guys. That's another thing about whatnot. You know what, Allison? That's fine. That is absolutely fine. You can look at some of my past my past thumbnails. It's like a kid drawing with a crayon. So I get it 100%. I get it 100%. It does. It's like anything. It takes practice, practice, and practice. Don't expect to. Or there are people that do them for you too as well. So I mean, you can always pay to have it done. I don't believe in doing that. That's why mine's always look like crap. Hey there, friend. Hey, Thrift 30. Hey, I love Gummy. Okay. Well, welcome in. I am the Gummy Man. I've been on the app for almost 3 years. I run raid trains and do sales, and I like to have fun. I like to do things that bring the community together. Hey, Texas Ladybug, welcome in. Because without the community, you really have nothing. Now you do have sellers. Let me make this perfectly clear. You do have sellers. Nice to meet you, friend. Mad Murdoch Madness. You do have sellers that get out there and do solo. They don't interact with anybody. That's all they do is they come out and sell, sell, sell. And hey, Custom Wood Burning. Hey, all you friend. Hello, hello, hello. We're just chatting. I'm going to start up, if I can make it happen, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, just to Gumby chat. Go Vintage with Bree has become a TGM apprentice. Look at that. For hanging out for at least 3 shows with me. So thank you, Bree. I appreciate you, friend. Rescue Vintage Ohio was on my last train. Was on the Climb the Whatnot ladder train. And I can't remember. I don't have my spreadsheet in front of me. But she did well. So we're talking about all the different trains that I have coming up. And you can see them all, like I said, you can see them all on my auction tab. I just put them on the auction just so you can see the thumbnails and what they are. And if any of them seem to interest you, I will tell you, I do have plenty of spots left open for my, I didn't listen to him, October 26th. Which is which? I forgot about it. Is that even on there? Do I even have that listed down there? Which is which? I don't think I do. Hang on. Let me look in my auction tab. Do I have it down there? Yeah, I do. October 26th, which is which, is a giveaway train. It's a 10-minute giveaway train where you have to do 2 giveaways. One has to be at least a $20 gift card to a national retailer because you never know who's going to win it. You don't want to give a local gift card to, if you're in South Carolina, to somebody out in California. You just don't want to do that, right? So it's going to be able to do at least 2 giveaways, one being a $20 gift card to a national outlet and one whatever you want it to be. Thank you, Shot. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. I tend to put inspirational kind of things on, either inspirational things or clean, stupid jokes. And I call it randomness. A lot of randomness that I do on the YouTube channel. And you can go to that YouTube channel right. As a matter of fact, I'm live on it right now, and you can go in there. It is the same name as I have here, but it's the Gumby Spaceman, the Gummy Man on YouTube. So you can go there and subscribe to my channel. And a lot of folks, be honest with you, they get the alert on YouTube that I'm going live, and then they come to Whatnot. So it kind of serves a double purpose. If you're getting hammered with notifications, make sure you subscribe and put your notifications on for YouTube. So every time I go live on Whatnot, you get a notification on YouTube. So it kind of helps you out a little bit to stay away from all the noise, all the other noise and Whatnot shows. Not saying they're noise, but they're not my shows. You know what I'm saying? So folks out there in whatnot land, what kind of I know we got some new sellers out there. What kind of questions might you have, or interest might you have, or anything that I could answer? I'm not sure. My connection's bad. I'm not sure why. My internet must have went out or something. Um, but do we have any questions? If not, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I do have stuff I can be doing because I'll be heading out on a jet, not tomorrow morning, but the morning after. So I do have stuff I can be doing, but I'm here. I'm gonna try to make it a. I'm trying to commit to from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday. They just sit down and have a chat and answer any and all questions. Um, I believe in positivity. I believe that people in general are good people. I believe people in general want to succeed. I think there's a lot of folks out there that get discouraged on whatnot, simply for the fact that they see a lot of these huge sellers out there with 200 or 300 people in the room and go, "Why not me? Why not me?" Well, I was actually texting with a friend of mine that's one of the OGs from whatnot. It's been on a while, and she was saying how you know here lately she's only getting 2 or 3 people in her room. Before when she was getting back in the day, she was getting 20 and 30. And I tell her, I said it all depends. I mean, I'm looking at my numbers right now, and I appreciate every single person that is in this room because you are here and you could be anywhere else, right? You are here and could be anywhere else. Speaking of namespaces, should I add them to mine for clarity? Will it hurt with searching like your whatnot name? Um, I don't know. I've got a lot of friends like Go Vintage with Bree has underscores. But when I type in Go underscore V, her name pops up, and I think it's I call it the alligator rhythm. The alligator rhythm that makes my whatnot go to her because I've typed her name in so many times. Um, I am when you load your pay shop, how do you keep the items from disappearing? All right, let me finish the statement with Lily. Um, I'm a firm believer. It all depends on how long you had your name. How long you've had your name. Um, Lily Tinsel. I think that's catchy. One day. Oh my God. You are a newbie. You are a newbie. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, Coconut Grab, flipping crazy. How are you, friends? We're just having an evening chat, Tuesday evening chat. So that's good. Lily, it's really going to depend. It's really going to depend on what you think. It could be. I don't know. Some people the underscores stand out. Some people they don't. And you can't have spaces. It got to be something. So it can't be a space, but it's got to be something. So so that's I don't know. I don't want to lead you one way or the other because there are successful people with underscores and no underscores. So I don't know. So Shop Girl, you loaded the show and items disappeared after the show, and you didn't sell the item. Can you go back to your past shows? You're welcome, Lily. Can you go back to your past shows and clone them? That's how I do it. I don't even hardly ever use my inventory. Hardly ever do I use my inventory. I go to past shows. Yeah, they will be inactive, right? They'll be in your inactive, should be in your inactive inventory. But you can also go to your past shows, select the show you wanted to go to, and you can select which ones. You can hit select all, or you can be selective, or you can be selective. As a matter of fact, Shotwell, when you get there, I'll show you. Bring your phone. Well, I normally do it on my computer, but I think you can do it on your phone too as well. But I will try to help you and kind of point that direction on Thursday when we have dinner. So guys, make sure you're following everybody here. Okay, if you're a seller, um, hop in and type it. Put in a emoji. I got somebody texting me. I'm going to tag them because they're asking me what time I'm going to show up in Vegas. I'm going to tag at not. Here's another underscore. Here's another underscore. So that works right there. So that works right there. So there's another one of my underscore buddies. I got Go Vintage with Bree, not so shabby Gabby. Maybe she'll see that and come in. Yeah, exactly. Thrifting, right? There you go. So the underscores. It just depends on your thought process, or um, it works. I mean, Gabby's been around. She's an OG. She's been around. Bree's been around. She's an OG. So it works. So I don't know if you want to keep it that way. I mean, I don't have a problem reading Lily Tinsel. I can read that. Now there are some names that kind of run together that can be read multiple ways. So in those situations, maybe consider putting an underscore. Like thrift trough. I can see how that could blend together and cause issues. Um, it just, it just, I don't know. It's one of the tough questions to answer. It's got to be, yeah, it is. So there we go. Right. Me, the gummy man, I've been the gummy man since 84, 84, on some sort of platform or the nickname or whatever. So, you had to put the underscore because yeah, exactly. Um, Bojangles, welcome in. Not Bojangles, but Bojangles. I like that. That's a fun name. That's fun to say. So we're just here talking about whatnot, this and that, all the things. And if you have any questions, again, I don't have all the answers. I can promise you that. I can give you suggestions of what I've done, what I've seen other people do. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to you making your own decision of what you need to do for yourself. Like I tell everybody, we talk about people with big numbers, right? People have big numbers in their show. There have been people after me. Thank you, Shop Girl. I appreciate you too, friend. There have been people that come after me. Matter of fact, there's a pretty big name. And I'm not going to mention my name. There's a pretty big name out there right now that I was doing trainings about a year and a half ago, and they came into my show, and we gave them a boost, and I'm not going to say we got them started. I'm not going to say that, but that we introduced them to some new folks, right? We introduced them to some new folks, and now they're kicking it. They are kicking it. They go on anytime, day or night, and boom, over 100, between 100 and 300 people in the room. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. And it means everything in the world, because just because someone is doing better than you doesn't mean they're better than you. Your only competition, you only have one person you're competing against, and that's yourself. You're competing against yourself. I compete against myself every day to be a better person in my life, to be a better reseller, to be a better dad, to be a better grandfather, all that stuff, right? The end of the day, you're competing against yourself, and that's what you want to do. You want to be better tomorrow than you are today. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, exactly. Coconut gravy flipping crazy. And I met Mike and Laura. I met them in person too as well, and they're just good, down to earth people, and I'm happy and proud to call them my friends. And I met people through whatnot that are and met them in person, and they're just like I thought they would be. I had no doubt in my mind that this is how I pictured this person, and they were right. I know I'm a little bit more mellow, I think, in person, because some of my shows I can get kind of I don't sit there and say chat 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 chat. I don't call the room chat. I was like, let's go. I do get excited in my shows. Um, be you, be yourself, because you know what? You know why you should be yourself? Everybody else is already taken. The Gummy Man is already taken. Rescue Vintage Ohio is already taken. Coconut Gravy Flipping Crazy is already taken. Nobody can be those people. You can only be yourself. Right. Your crazy is yours. Right. We all have our own kind of crazy. We have our own kind of crazy. I like to say you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. So, and not stupid crazy, but just you got to be fun loving. And see, again, this is my perspective, and just take it that way. I'm not preaching gospel, right? My perspective is there's too many people out there that look at somebody that's selling at this level and say, all right, I'm going to do it just like them. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking, you're going to laugh at our shows. You're right, exactly. There's nothing wrong with taking bits and pieces from people's shows and incorporating them into yours. That's how we learn, right? I had a person message me today. I'm not going to say their name. But again, I do a lot of rate trains, and if I ever send you a link, my directions and my guidelines on my rate trains on the Sign Up Genius are pretty detailed. They're pretty detailed. So they asked me, Gumby, would you mind if we copied your guidelines and changed them to tweak our training that we're going to have? To me, that is the biggest compliment that somebody can give you. Hey, Sadie, that is the biggest compliment that somebody can give you, is the fact that they want to take something that you do and make it their own. Not really make it their own, but tweak it. Change it up a little bit, right? Change it up a little bit and make it their own. To me, that's the biggest compliment. Now, there are folks on this app that don't think that way. So just be careful. Be careful who you copy. Again, I have no problem. Yes, they have been. They have been. Oh yeah, Tiny the Artist. I like Tiny. Tiny's a good girl. I like Tiny. And I'm going to warn you. I'm going to warn you. There are those folks out there. I'm going to say 99.99% of the folks on Whatnot are good people. I'm going to tell you that, right? But at the end of the day, they're all human beings. I'm a human being. You're a human being. There's going to be differences that we see from time to time, right? The fact of being able to see past our differences, listen to me, I'm serious now. This hits deep with me. Being able to see past our differences and still love somebody and want to see them succeed is what makes you stand out here and Whatnot, in my opinion. So if you see somebody, I am all Mike and Laura know. I do my best. And I say this in all my shows. I don't care. I honestly do not care your background. I don't care. I'll be repetitive. Y'all have heard this before. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you come to my shows and buy stuff. I don't care if you come to my shows and just joke around with me. That's fine. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care if you got money or you don't have money. I don't care if you go to church or you don't go to church. I don't care if you're Catholic, Baptist, Presbyterian. I don't know all the different ones, but I don't care. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care any of that. Because right here, right now, we are two people. Yes, there's a room here, but technically, you and me are connecting. You and me are connecting. And I see everybody in this room right now, custom work burning, coconut gravy flipping crazy, shop girl, Lily Tinsel. I see you all as equals. You are my equals on Whatnot. Sure, some of y'all sell a lot more than me. You can take something and sell a ton more, or maybe you don't. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You never step higher in life than by stepping and helping somebody else. By lifting somebody else up, in turn, you lift yourself up. And I'm a firm believer of that. I am a firm believer that if you help somebody, at the end of the day, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. And Now, again, I was telling this other person that was struggling, right? She's an OG. She's been on the app for probably longer than me, or about the same time as me. Yes, pushed him up the ladder per se. That's a good one. But she's downtrodden. I'm only getting 2 or 3 people in my shows, and I haven't changed what I'm doing. And I told her these exact words. Your time's coming. My time's coming. Trends are a thing. Trends are a thing. And your time's coming, my time's coming, but it may only be for a season. So when it happens, capitalize on your season, make the best out of your season you're going through right now, ride the wave, so to speak, because it's very possible it's going to go down again. And then it's going to go up again. Then it's going to go down again. So be prepared to roll with the punches, go with the flow, ride the wave, all the words you want to say. But be positive. Be positive. I mean, I see sellers now on the app that when I first came on were getting hundreds in their room. Now they go on 15 or 20, which is fine. I mean, I'm looking at my numbers. There's 12 of you guys in here plus me. Thank you for being here. I'm not selling nothing. If you're here to buy something, maybe this is not the place to go unless you want that. Unless you want that. Oh my gosh. But we're not going to talk about that. It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut. I did say that, and I do have I don't know what price I have it. I can't remember. Yeah, it is a tease. But if I get 100 people in the room, I'll sell it for $1. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But it's okay. I don't care because I'm enjoying the conversation I'm having with you guys. I am going to ask you one thing. If you're not following me, go up there, tap my name, give me a follow. I'd appreciate that. Everybody has their goals, right? Everybody has their goals. Shop Girl just hit her 1,000 followers. Congratulations. Happy for you. I'm happy. I remember when I hit my first 1,000, I actually got lucky. I hit my 1,000 sales and my 1,000 followers in the same show, and I loved it. I loved it. 1,000 followers and 1,000 sales in the same show, and I was lucky to have people that cared about me to be in the show, was able to celebrate with me, and that meant a lot. And in turn, I've helped people get their 1,000 sales. And someone's saying, and there's several people along the way. I'm at 999 sales. I said, well, why? Hey, SSA Business Finds, how are you? I said, well, throw something out there. Let me be your 1,000 sale, right? Excited to have 100 followers. Exactly. Guys, we all start right there. We all start right there. Nobody starts at 1,000. Nobody starts at 10,000. It's a work in progress. I am a work in progress every single day of my life. I am a work in progress. I have goals, right? My goal is to retire in about 1.5 years and do this full time. There you go. Everybody follow everybody. Exactly. Everybody follow everybody. That's what it's all about. Again, now that's a touchy subject too for some folks, right? Because I look at some folks, and don't get me wrong, do it best thing I ever, huh? I don't know what that means. So the thing is about followers. If you're following somebody, yeah. Reach full time. I got you. I'm with you now. Old brains. If you're following somebody, follow them because you like their vibe, right? This is part of the Gumby Vibe Tribe, right? Y'all are part of the Gumby Vibe Tribe. If you follow me, the Gumby Vibe Tribe. So welcome to the Gumby Vibe Tribe. I want everybody to enjoy the vibes that come out of these shows. Regardless if I'm selling, I may be in a fast-paced show, selling, may not be able to talk. I may be in this show like I am today, just chatting away, having conversations. See, I can't talk. Meeting new folks, right? And I like Lily. Lily, this is day one. Day one for Lily, you know? So this is her first day on the app. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's a newborn, a brand new whatnot. And we are happy. And matter of fact, let me make sure I'm following right now so I don't forget after the show. There you go. Oh, I already am following. Look at there. I was already following you. How'd that happen? I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. The follow for follow thing, right? I see a lot of people will go on. A lot of people will go on to Facebook and say, "Let's have a follow train." Okay, I get it to a certain extent, right? Because when you're brand new, you want to have more than 5 or 6 followers, so you want to get a little bit up the ladder. I get that. However, I see people, and I'm not going to name names, but you can see them every once in a while. They'll be following 100,000 people, right? You're following 100,000 people, and in turn, they have 30,000 followers. Okay, so when I see that, I know exactly how they got to 30,000 followers. And you say, well, Gumby, wouldn't you want to follow everybody that follows you back? The answer, I hate to say it, is no. Don't get me wrong. If you want me to follow you, ask me to follow you, by all means, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you. If you come to my show, say, Gumby, I gave you a follow. Will you follow me back? Yes, I will follow you back because that's a common courtesy. But to be offline on a separate platform and say, follow me, you follow me, but never come into my show? What kind, Daisy Lane? What kind of follow is that? Do you want those kind of followers? Do you want 30,000 followers if only 10 people come in your room, right? Again, I'm just using that number. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at there. Berta's just junking and she became a TGM apprentice. Thank you. Congratulations on the apprentice status. Really, at the end of the day, you don't. I mean, that's why I don't have. I think I don't remember. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, I know. I'm pushing. Ready for this? I'm within the window of my 15,000 followers. I'm within the window of 15,000 followers, but I don't think I follow about 2,000 people. Yeah, there's a difference there. However, the people that I follow, I jump in their shows. I see who they are. I try to learn who they are. I don't follow somebody just to give them a number because those are inflated. And I don't truly believe in follow for follow. When people come to my shows and I'm sitting here talking and I see people following me, that means they've seen something in the show. Now, I'm not selling in this show, right? They've seen something in this show that strikes a bell with them or strikes home with them, or maybe they got an important word or something. Maybe I uplifted somebody. Sometimes I uplift people and don't even know it because you don't know how you treat people. You don't know. Hello, Fork House Finds. Welcome in. Welcome into the Gumby Man. We're just here having a chat. We're talking about some of the rate trains I put on, and we're just chilling, not selling nothing. Now again, like I said, if we get 100 people in the room, I will start that chicken at a buck. See that? See what I did there? So please give me a follow if you like what you see or anything like that. Give me a follow. Hang out with me. I will be doing on the 17th I'll be in Vegas on the 17th, but I will be giving away. I'm in the $40,000 whatnot giveaway train. I will be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. So make sure it's going to be Friday about 1 p.m. Eastern time. About 1 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I will be. So I got to remember that because I got a different time zone, right? So it's scheduled for 1:05 Eastern time, but I got to make sure it's 10:05 time. Hey, Cake Boy, welcome in. How you doing, friend? Cake Boy is on my new sellers rate train. And Cake Boy, if you want to be on it, hello, our Mad Treasures. Hello, friend. Our Mad Treasures and Mr. Ornament runs some amazing trains as well. They are actually doing reindeer. They had Santa versus Santa. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. All these things, all my shows run together. But they have reindeer versus reindeer. I'm on that train. Yes, if you want to message me, Cake Boy, I'll send you the link for the next New Sellers Ray Train. But I'm also in the reindeer versus reindeer. Reindeer versus reindeer. And look at this. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? Make sure I'm doing it right. I gotta go this way. Yeah. I'm backwards. I'm backwards. Ready? Reindeer versus reindeer. Wow! That's my reindeer. That's my reindeer. It's $1 start. It's $1 start, y'all. $1 start, and that's on the RMAT Treasures. Tell me again what date it is. I forget. I'm not sure. So, yeah. So that's my reindeer versus reindeer. It's $1 start. I can't remember. Just go in there and you'll see the two reindeers fighting each other. You can go in there right now. And bookmark my show, and you can pre-bid. I think right now it's $1. It's actually been pre-bidded for $1. So please make it more than $1. I've actually lowered the weight. Wednesday, October 22nd, which is the day after I come back. Was it 22nd? The day after I come back from Vegas. So yeah, oh my gosh, times are flying. Slow down time. Slow down time. I want to get to Vegas. I want to just slow. Yes, Vegas. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Somebody wrote a song about that. I can't remember who it was. Somebody wrote a song about living on a jet plane. But I'm leaving out on Thursday, heading to Vegas for the 16th, 17th, 18th. Hang on. 16th is a Thursday. Come on, come hang. I'll be at the Golden Nugget. Shop Girl's gonna be lives in Vegas. Carrie, the Desert Mermaid, lives in Vegas. Not So Shabby Gabby's gonna be there. Who else is coming that I know of? I can't remember. Maybe more. I don't know. Who knows? There you go, our mad treasures. Hop on and come hang with us. Why not? There's nothing planned. We have zero planned. And that's the way I like it. I mean, we're doing some me time. The only thing I do have planned, I take it back. I do have something planned. I have to give away the $100 Amazon gift card on the 17th, which is 1:05 p.m. Eastern time, 10:05 a.m. I think it is. I got to remember that. So that will be given away. And they're going to be giving away TVs, gift cards, lounge flight, all that. It's going to be an amazing train. An amazing train. I'm glad I'm not competing against that one, because that was going to be big. They're expecting 800. Retro Lucky Ducks is in the house. There she is. Retro Lucky Ducks was on my Climb the Whatnot Ladder rain train as well. So she is a fun seller. So we're just chilling out and hanging, guys. We're just chilling out and hanging, talking about anything and everything, whatnot. I'm going to try to do this every Tuesday evening. Tuesdays with Gumby. That's what we're going to call it. I think that's what I called it. I don't know what I called the show. Come chat with TGM. Yeah, come chat with TGM. That's what it is. TGM stands for D Gumby Man. Yeah, TGM. That's me. So, guys, we're welcome here. Thank you all for being here. Normal Designs is in the house. Let me do another giveaway because I can. I'm going to give away yet another guess. Can y'all guess what I'm going to give away? Can you guess what I'm going to give away? Can you guess? I'll give you one guess. Yes! You suck at parking card. I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. Here we go. It's running right there. You suck at parking. Because somebody out there needs that. And we're gonna keep talking. If we get rated by a bunch of people, if for some reason we get rated and get 100 people in the room, I'm gonna start this guy at $1. If we get 100 people, look, there's the you suck at parking card. I'll start this guy at $1. If we get 100 people in the room, and I know I haven't been pushing it. So if it happens, it happens. I'm gonna give it till another 30 minutes or so. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think I have it What do I have it right now starting at? $39. So if someone didn't want to buy it for $39, I would. I'd hate to sell it, but I would. I started at 39 bucks if somebody wanted it. It's a cool little bird. But anyhow, we're talking about whatnot. Again, I'm not trying to hype up everything, but it's there if you want to, if all the things. Jump in the giveaway though. Jump in the giveaway because I am working toward my 15K. I am working toward my 15K. So that will help me, one at a time. One day at a time. Sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking. I can't sing. Sorry about that. Sorry. I didn't mean to put you through that. You got to have goals, all right? You got to have goals. So your next goal is 6 sales, right? Woo! 6 sales and on the ladder, do you mean? I get you. Took me a minute. Speaking of that, I have got some really, really cool. It did make me laugh. I have some really, really cool trains, guys. Yeah, right. Of course, I got mine. Check me out. I tell you what, I got them listed right here, and I do have I do have some openings on the giveaway train. Which is which? I've got quite a few openings on that, so I'm kind of pushing that. And that is a giveaway train for 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute giveaway train where you have to give away at least a $20 gift card to a nationwide or national retailer, right? And then one on one of another. So whatever else you want to give. So there's 2 giveaways. And what it's going to be like is you're going to have 2 things. And I've kind of done this before in some of my shows. You'll have 2 wishes. The date is October 26th. It's a Sunday. October 26th is a Sunday. Message me and remind me, and I'll send you a link right after the show. And you can look at it and see if it fits you. If it fits you. So you'll basically have 2, and we want to do it like Halloween themes, so witches or cauldrons or something like that. We have 2 giveaways. And the first giveaway winner, hello Diane. The first giveaway winner will pick which one. They'll say, all right, I want number 3, right? And then the other one, of course, the second one gets number 7. And then before we rate out, you pull out or show what number 3 won. Did they win the gift card or did they not win the gift card? So it's which is which kind of thing. So it's kind of a little game in 10 minutes. So it's 2 giveaways, and you can still run and sell your stuff and talk about all your things and what you do and all that stuff. So that's my friend Diane right there. Make sure, yes, she's going to be on there. That's going to be October 26th. We also have the new sellers rate train, which Kate Moore was just talking about. We had that on October 5th. The next one is November 9th. And it did real well. For new sellers, rating into new sellers, we averaged around 30 to 35 people rating in and rating out. So I thought that was a success for new sellers and new sellers and new sellers. I really did. Again, we can never guarantee that the number is going to be like that. Could be more, could be less, because we have new sellers rating new sellers. It's just tough, right? It's tough. So get a giveaway real quick. You get 20 seconds left for a You Suck at Parking card, and only half of you are in the giveaway. Only half of you are in the giveaway. What the literal heck is going on? So here we go. It's coming up right now. Only 9 people are in the giveaway. 10 people are in the giveaway for a You Suck at Parking card. 2, 1, here it comes. Hey Ross, how are you? And the You Suck at Parking card is going to Shop Girl. Coming your way, friend. That'll be out in the mail in the morning. I might beat it to. What's the word? How am I trying to say this? I will probably beat it. Yeah. Anyhow, you know what I'm trying to say. It's gonna get there slower than me. Oh. So we're talking about that. So many shows we got going on. We also got. I'm needing folks for which is which. I do need some folks for which is which. So if you're interested in that, which My pen is not running. Which? So I need that one October 26th. All right. Also have coming up is Look What I Made Raid Train. Look What I Made is on November 2nd. Guys, make sure you're following everybody. Make sure you're following everybody, okay? Everybody follow it. Yes, Shop Girl's on that one there. Look What I Made is a 2-night event. Is a 2-night. Yes. Welcome into the Gummy Man Thursday night chat. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Where was I at? Look What I Made. November 2nd, November 3rd is a 2-night event where all the handmade community. Hey, 413 Shooting for the Stars. How are you, friend? We're talking about all the raid trains I've got coming up. I have gone raid train crazy with a capital Z, everybody. With a capital Z. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. So, Look What I Made is when we're bringing the handmade community together, and they get, is it 15 minutes? I think it's 15 minutes to show, yes, capital Z's, show what they made, right? They can show whatever they make at whatever price they make, because I don't want to put a price on handmade, because I know they spend lots of time doing all that stuff, and it's not cheap. Time is not free. Excuse me. so that is that. It's going to be a 2-night event, November 2nd, November 3rd. Then I'm going to skip a night. November 4th, I'm taking off. And November 4th, 5th, and November 6th, Go Benjamin Bring came up with the idea. She goes, "You're doing all this thing for the new sellers. How about us OGs?" So guess what I came up with? A 2-night event based on Bree's idea. A 2-night event called We Are Still Kicking. We Are Still Kicking. The only requirement for that is that you've been on the app since 2022. You can be a buyer or a seller. You can be a buyer or a seller. So yeah, we're still kicking. You can see the thumbnails down in my auction tab, wherever it may be. You can see the thumbnails. We are still kicking. It's another 2-night event. Then, ready for this here? November 12th. I just made this live tonight. This might be a 2-night event too, but right now it's November 12th. If I have enough interest, it'll also be November 13th. What the heck is this raid train? That is where you take an item and you talk about it and make up a story. Yes, and you make up a story where, like this is a cauldron, right? Or it could be something we really don't know what it is. It could be something we don't know what it is, and we make up a story and we tell the story about it, pretending, right? We need to embellish as much as we can. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I just got through with it a little while ago. It's a Wednesday night, I believe. If we have enough folks, yes, message me and tell me that you want to be on the what the heck is this raid train, and what you talk about it and you sell it and you just make up crap. You make up crap about it, right? Like, oh, here we go. like right here. This right here. Take a look at this amazing glass bird. This was discovered in 1835 in the Amazon. You know that kind of stuff, right? That kind of stuff. That's what I'm looking for. If you want to dress the part, you can dress the part. If you want to do whatever, it is yours. Be freaking creative. Be creative and make up some stuff. Yes, Plymouth Rock. I like that. So, yeah. So make up whatever you want to. Play it up. If you need to dress up in a white lab coat and be a mad scientist and talk about the new invention that you came up with that just happens to be an ink pen. Look what I invented, guys, That's what we're looking for. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what the heck is this raid train? And of course, my signature raid train, which I'm claiming that now. It is mine. It is my idea. Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. Next one, November 16th. Guys, bookmark that day. Bookmark that day. And you want You want to be in that train. I promise you. You want to be in that train. I think I'm trying to bring in some new folks. I have a lot of people. That's the only problem that I have. Everybody wants to be on it, and I'm like, I've got people been on it twice already, so and new people want on, and oh my gosh, it's I like it, but I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. So I gotta and I can't be on it much longer. I can't be on it much longer than I am. I'm starting it at noon, and at 10 o'clock at night we're wrapping it up. I can't make it much longer. I want to. Um, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. If we had to add a couple to the end, we will. But again, yeah, you know where so you guys know where I'm coming from. It's I love everybody, and it's hard to. I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick. Uh, yeah, but a 2-day event. The only problem with that is you don't get the same flow. And maybe it may be a Saturday, Sunday. It may be. Um, maybe it's a 24-hour train. Maybe it's a 24-hour climb the whatnot ladder train. Oh my gosh. I am a glutton for punishment, y'all. I am a glutton for punishment. So what was I? So the new sellers rate train on the 9th. Climb the whatnot ladder on November 16th. Look what I made November 2nd, November 3rd. We are still kicking November 5th and November 6th. What the heck is this November 12th? Possibly, yes, the spreadsheet. Possibly November 13th. And, oh yeah, which is which October 26th. As of right now, I do have a few more ideas. Because my goal is to have spreadsheets kicking. Because, I don't have it with me, do I? Well, I do have a blank one. I have a blank one that I had a second page. Let me show you what I do. Let me show you what I tracked. I had the name of the seller, the number that came in, the price of item number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I tracked the top 4 numbers because in case of a tie, I want to be able to declare a winner, right? So I tracked the price of 1, 2, 3, and 4 because if there were two 50-run climbers, if both their item number 1 sold for $50, I had to go to item number 2 to item number 3, anyhow, so to speak. And then the number of rungs they completed, and then the number out. So Gumby, well, why do you put the number in and the number out? Well, I hate to say it, but it helps me make decisions when it comes down to who do I need back on my rate train. Don't take that wrong. Because I'm always in there to tell folks about what they can do better, how they can help each other, what can you do to improve. Again, I'm not a guru. I promise you, I am not a whatnot guru. But I've been around the block a time or two. Yo, Tiny the artist. How are you, friend? Welcome in. We're just having a chat. Kind of like you did last night, but I'm just talking about all things whatnot, raid trains. I got some killer raid trains coming up. And I think I didn't tell nobody. Hiding Noble Designs. You told on yourself. I didn't tell nobody. Oh my gosh, I didn't. But since she's slow and proud, so yes, everybody, just in case you didn't know, Heightened Normal Designs was our lowest winner of the day. It was, but still, think about it. Our lowest winner of the day climbed 5 rungs. Do the math. Though. $5, even if it's something just sold for the starting price. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is $15 in 13 minutes. Okay? So the lowest seller we had, and it may have been more than that. It may have been more than that, but that was, and the friends you met, right? It may have been more than that. It may have been more than $15, but $15 in 13 minutes, over $1 a minute. There's not many trains where you can do that. Now I need to get more viewers on your live. Yep, it just takes time. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm not selling. It's a Tuesday night. I'm sure there are people out there right now with 300, 400, 500 people there. I got 14. Thank you, every single one of y'all, for being here. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. I promise you. But it was a fun train to watch. Thank you. I appreciate it. We've got episode 3 coming up November 16th. So episode number 1 and episode number 2, September and October in the books. November is going to come in. Then December, I've decided, unless for some reason it fizzles out, Irish Mom Treasures. What kind of rate train you want to get on, girl? I got you. Are you a new seller? Or are you an old seller? Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, because I have trains. And that's what I'm here talking about. Trains. Yes, it is a lot of fun. So Irish Mom Treasures. Are you a newer seller? If you are, I've got I was an old seller that stopped for 3 years and then back for a month. Okay, well, here we go. Let's do this. Do you want to be on my new sellers rate train on November 9th? You can reintroduce yourself, because if you still consider, message me, say I want to be on the new sellers rate train. And the last one we had on October 5th, we averaged around 30 viewers. Some less, some more, but we averaged overall, and we averaged. Shop Girl 2, okay. Message me so I remember. So maybe after the show I can go back or tomorrow morning go and send links, right? I might do it tonight, might do it tomorrow morning. So I got that. Also, we have October 26th, the which is which. Say that 3 times fast. Which is which rate train. Did I get you? Yes, I did. I don't think I opened it, but yes, I remember getting it. October 26th, we have the which is which rate train. And that requires a $20 gift card, and it requires 2 gift cards. 2 giveaways. One must be a $20 gift card to a national outlet. The other can be whatever you want it to be. And we choose. You let the winner choose which is which, and right before you raid, you show them which one they got. Come on, now. I hear you. Then again, I'm going over all the trains. Then on November 2nd and November 3rd, we have Look What I Made rate train, which is Handmade Sellers, is a 2-night event. November 5th and November 6th, we are still kicking rate train for the OGs. If you were on been on the app since 2022 or longer, you're welcome on that. I'm not sure. I know Bree is still here. I'm not sure if we have 1 or 2 spots left on that one there. I can't remember. I think one day is full. I can't remember. I'd had to look at it. Then November 12th, What the Heck Is This? That's going to be a fun train. I'm actually looking forward to What the Heck Is This rate train. And, of course, my signature train on November 16th, Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. So that's where we are, guys. So hopefully y'all have had a good day. Will the check me 15 minutes again? It's going to be the same length of time. Yeah. It's going to be the same length of time. So I'll send you the link. And Irish Mom, I just got your message. I will send you the link. It's a Sign Up Genius, where you go in there, you sign up for your time slot, and as soon as you get the time slot, I will send you. When I send you the link, I'm going to send you the thumbnail along with it. So use that thumbnail and schedule your show right away. Once you sign up, schedule your show. Make sure it's in Eastern time, so you may have to, depending on where you are, you may have to do a little bit of math. So if it's Central Time, it's less than minus an hour, Mountain Time minus 2 hours, Pacific Time minus 3 hours, all that cool stuff. Vintage Love Company, welcome in. How you doing, friend? Yes, math is hard. Eastern Time, so there we go. So you'll know what it is. So yes, and after the time change math, exactly. And which reminds me, it's kind of silly. I signed up. Yes, Pacific Time. I signed up for a giveaway train on the 17th. It's at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday the 17th. I'm in Eastern Time right now. However, on Friday, I'll be in Pacific Time. I'm just curious to see what Whatnot's going to do to my shows. Luckily, that's the only show I have on the 17th. And who knows? And I've been asked to be an MC and announce some winners on Retro Alley's show on that same night. So I'll be on that sometime as well. We do. You have to message me, and I will send them to you. I will tell you again what I've got coming up, and I look at folks again. I bet I don't take this wrong. Hey, token one. Hey, friend. I don't just throw all the signups out there and let whatever get on them. Okay, I am OCD. You're new here. What did you do? Yes, Maple, you did force me. I don't just throw them out there and let whoever sign up. I vet folks, right? Again, but my OCD, I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, brutally honest, and I'm bragging at the same time. Yes, begging help, and I'm bragging at the same time. I run a tight train, and it's organized, and everybody knows what's happening, and everybody knows what's going on. They know where to be, when to be, what to do. My instructions are so freaking detailed. You look at it and read it and go, oh my gosh, this guy must have OCD. So yes, that's a fact. So maybe we'll work on that. So y'all that have been on my trains, when y'all read yes, you understand exactly what I'm saying because I repeat it 3 times. So I just want everybody to know. And then again, I get the about a week ahead of time, or about 3 or 4 days ahead of time, depending on what kind of train it is. I'll get the group chats going so everybody can start talking to each other, know who's what and who's rating what, any last minute changes. But you can always be sure if oh gosh, that is the worst nightmare. That is the worst nightmare. Oh gosh. Now, granted, I get things go wrong, right? But I see these posts on Facebook. Hey, I'm throwing together a raid train for tomorrow. You want to jump on? I'm like, oh my! I just go, oh no, don't do it, because it's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. I know, right? I'm like, oh no, can you believe it? Hey, I'm putting on, hey, I'm in the vintage category. Y'all want to put on a raid train together? It don't. I'm sorry, it don't work that way. It don't work that way because it has to be. I mean, back in the day, we planned these things out 4 and 5 months ahead of time. Now I'm able to make sure it happens. It's sometimes okay if less than 10 sellers. Now, even then. But on some of the, like my Climb the Whatnot ladder raid train is a pretty detailed train. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing on that train. So it's pretty intense. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I got a new sellers raid train on November 9th. Climb the Whatnot ladder on November 16th. I got a lot of folks that have been watching that and worn on, and I've got in, so I got to be a little bit selective on that one. Look what I made, handmade raid train. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry. It's the pen clicking. I'm very clicky tonight. But look what I made, raid train, November 2nd, November 3rd. We are still kicking for the OGs. Yeah, Diane, I was on. Y'all are adults. Figure it out. I am not. Oh, y'all want to know what my pet peeve is on a rate train? Can y'all figure out what my pet peeve? If I'm on your rate train and you do this, I'm probably not coming back. Can you tell me what this would be? Can y'all tell me if I'm on your rate train? Say you threw a rate train together, and I'm on your rate train, and I see you do something, I'm probably not going to be on again. No. If I see you, if you're all right, no, here it is. Ready? No. All right, let's just put it this way. If I'm doing climb the whatnot ladder rate train, right? I'm doing climb the whatnot ladder rate train, and I'm modeling it. I've organized it. This is my baby. And then you see me go live doing something else. The train conductor going live against his own train. No, that is the unforgivable sin, in my opinion. That is the and I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I've been live on a train, and I pop up, so and so went live. I went, what the heck? What the? No, not a spot on the train, against the train. There's a difference. Okay, if I'm running a train and I see, there you go. No, Kate, I'm not really. As a seller, you can have your own shows. All right, I've done that. I've been on a train and I've had a show. However, on that train, you don't talk about that show. Even if I have a show later that evening, during the train, this opposite of the train, you don't mention it. You can say, check out my shows, bookmark my shows, but don't mention, hey, y'all, we're on this climb the whatnot ladder train, having a great time. Thank you, Gumby, but in an hour, I've got my own show. No. Guys, that's just bad train etiquette right there, guys. It takes away from everybody else because it's a team effort, right? Look at there, corporate golf, TGM apprentice. It's a team that we're a team, so we want to make sure we lift everybody up. Should have most rules I've seen say participants should never have their own. Yeah, I put that in my rules. I said try not to. But if you already have a show scheduled and somebody asks you to be on a train, I'm not going to cancel that show to be on the train. I'm just not going to talk. I'm going to have it. I'm just not going to talk about it because why are we on whatnot? Why are you on whatnot? Why am I on whatnot? Not to sit here and talk all the time, although it's good every now and then. Right. We are here to make $1. Right? We're here to make $1. Nobody else is going to make it for you. So for me to tell you how to run your business on a Saturday or a Sunday when I'm having a train is none of my business. As long as when you're on my train, you don't talk about the other trains you're on, all the other information, all the other stuff you got going on. As long as you don't do that, we're good. I don't care. You can do whatever you want to. It doesn't matter. But as long as you are pushing my train, say stay on the train, stay on the train, stay on the train. Yeah. So yeah, you can do more than lurk. Exactly. So that's all the information I got about that. So yeah, that's my that's my yeah. You push the train because you want to see everybody do well, right? Because at the end of the day, I've been on one train. Ready? This was probably a year and a half ago. I was on a train. You do what you want. I guess you took it one. You do what I guess your friend. I was on this train, and the person in front of me. It was back when we did hour-long slots, right? I mean, to me, hour-long slots are the devil. Okay, I'm sorry. Kind of like Run Next. Run Next is the devil. Hour-long slots are the devil. So, oh me. Yeah, right. And that's another thing too. When I'm running a train, I'm asked to be modded. And now I will be respectful to their mind. If they're throwing up information about the train, that's fine. I will give them their space because they are their mind, right? It's their business. It's still their show. It's still their show. However, I want to be up to information about who's in the lead on the climbing one out ladder train, that kind of stuff. I went squirrel and lost what I was fixing to say. Yeah, hour-long slot is the devil. But here, the story I was going to say, I know where I was at. Back when we did hour-long slots, this person was in front of me. And it was one of my trains. One of my trains. They were invited to my train. They got it. They actually were in front of me. A decent seller. They had some numbers. So, but right before she was getting ready to raid me, she said, "Okay, guys. Well, I've got to raid into the Gummy Man, but I'm going to be back live in 5 minutes to finish this up." My train. And I'm like, "Oh my God, Becky." I was like, "No, that's just not right. You don't do that." Whether or not, no, she never rode one of my trains again. Matter of fact, I don't think she's on the app anymore. Yeah, exactly. Now, if she was planning on having another sale, that's her business, right? That's her business. But what she should have said, "Hey guys, follow this train. We're raiding in the Gummy Man next. He's the one that put this train together. Give him some love, and everybody stay on this train." She didn't have to mention she's going live again or whatever. She could have just gone live again. She didn't have to mention it. Yeah. You want to see it? Pow! There she is. Right there. Look at that baby. Y'all. Isn't she gorgeous? She's a beaut, Clark. You know what I said? Hit on this, right? Hit on this. So it's a beaut, Clark. I also have another color too. Yeah, she sucks at parking as well. So no, she does not. She does not. I know it was rude. I told everybody that if I got 100 people in a room, I started at $1. I don't think I have any prebids on it. Let me just check. I don't have any prebids on it. I know I don't. No prebids. I have it listed at $39. I got it listed at 30. If somebody wants it for $39, let me know. I'll run it. I don't care. Yes, that is the. Speaking of I Suck at Parking, let's do this. Let's give another one away. Let's give another I Suck at Parking card away right now because I can. I Suck at Parking card number 4. Here it is. Who wants it? Who wants it? You can tell people you parked over the line, you blocked a sidewalk or driveway, taking up more than one spot, handicapped spot with no permit, inventing a parking space. That's my favorite. Park too close to another car, parking on the curb or the glass, parked in a reserve spot, parked in a no parking zone, blocking the bus parking, double parking, or other. Yes, other. Just mark other. Mark other. Say see front of car. You suck at parking. You absolutely suck at parking. So jump in that giveaway. We'll do that, and then we'll find somebody to rate. If you guys got any questions or anything about raid trains or anything at all ever, feel free to message me. I do check my messages on a regular basis. I'm here to try to thank you, Rescue Manager. Hi, I appreciate that. I'm here to try to if you're not in the park, right, Allison. If you're not in the giveaway, it's probably hitting close to home. That's all I gotta say. But really, honestly, if you ever have a question about anything, again, I promise you, I'm not an expert. I am well studied on what you can and can't do on whatnot. I'm pretty well vested in shipping. I will tell you that I don't believe in flat rate shipping because the stuff I sell doesn't fit in flat rate boxes. So flat rate is good for people, but I don't have a lot of experience with flat rate because stuff I sell don't fit in flat rate boxes. I know you came in late today, but yes, you're very welcome. Northern Minton Vintage Finds. That's a fun one to say. That's a tongue twister. Um, yes, the vintage decor, folks. We can't do flat rate shipping. Flat rate shipping is meant for people that sell jewelry. Yeah, plants. You definitely can't do it either. Jewelry or maybe even clothes. I don't even know about that. To be honest with you. What catches your attention? What catches your attention on the yeah, ephemera? Yeah, ephemera is good. Uh and I don't do max shipping either. Yes, your name on it. Yes, it does. It does. Northern Mitten Vintage Finds. Exactly. Um what else was I gonna say? I don't know. But it's good for ephemera, but it's definitely not good for vintage decor. I can promise you that. Guys, get the giveaway. We have 9 people. I don't do max shipping either. I don't do max shipping either, because I look at it this way: if you're buying something from me, what should I use for media items? Now, if it's an actual media item and does not contain any advertising, then you can set up for media mail. Yeah, I can. I mean, when I buy stuff, I pay shipping. Why? I mean, again, maybe I understand. Even I don't get it. Maybe if I'm getting uh, 3 or 4 times the dollar amount of an item that it's worth, okay, maybe so, right? I mean, if I could take one of these that I would sell for $3, and if I could sell it for 10 all day long, sure, I'll pay free shipping. I get that, but at the end of the day, free shipping is not something that I recommend. To new sellers, I don't even recommend max shipping. I don't even recommend max shipping because at the end of the day, I mean, I think I did max shipping one time. I only had 3 items in my shop because I was just testing it. I did try free shipping the other day. It worked out for me, but again, it was on a battle train, and I had 1 item. I took everything out of my buy it now, except some small stuff. Most likely, right. What it cuts in, if you don't lose money, it cuts into your profits. And again, what are we on this app for? We're not out here to give stuff away. I don't mind paying shipping, right? I mean, if you wanted to buy that hen right there, your shipping is going to be $9.21. But where else you can get a glass hen like that and not pay shipping for $9.21? So right, exactly. So again, this giveaway is going in 5 seconds. I appreciate everybody coming here. Give me a follow, all the stuff. Come back to my shows. Bookmark my show on the 17th. This is going to girl. Oh my gosh. Double whammy. And bookmark all my shows and all that kind of fun stuff. And guys, do me a favor. Stick with me. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We're going to find somebody to raid. And we're going to drop, definitely rigged. We're going to drop some green hearts in the chat. Y'all know how that works, right? And they look like this, something like this. If I can find them. I can't, oh my gosh. This is what they look like. That right there. That's what they look like. We're going to drop some green hearts in the chat when we go somewhere and just say, hey, the gummy man sent me. So, guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to go see, who shall we see? Who shall we see? We're going to go see, how about, I'm looking. Here is a seller that was in our new seller show last week. We're going to see Burper. Go in there, and if you can afford to drop a buck for a tip, by all means, let's do it. They got 3 people. We're bringing 13 more. We're going to quadruple their numbers. Let's